Another sunny and extremely warm day across the KELOLAND region with all that sunshine. We melted some more snow. So because of that tonight, there could be a little fog across the area, but mild temperatures. Our low 30 in Sioux Falls, 26 Aberdeen, 28 in Pierre and in Rapid City. During the day tomorrow, partly cloudy skies and just a little cooler than today, but still way warmer than average. 45 Sioux Falls, 44 Aberdeen, 40 in Pierre, 48 degrees in Rapid City. Stay warm through the weekend and beyond. We'll have a few showers this weekend as clouds come in. We'll talk about that in just a bit. KELOLAND News starts now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News, first at 4.
South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem holds a rare press conference today. What the governor discussed with two Native American representatives.
Plus, the warmer winter hasn't just been light on snow, but light on city budgets. How cities in Minnesota are using the surplus.
And later, the first class of cadets is going through training at Minnehaha County's new public safety campus. We'll look at that process. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. A Sioux Falls man was in court this afternoon, accused of raping a 15-year-old runaway. Police say 20-year-old Cornell Jones first contacted the victim on Instagram and arranged for her to come stay with him at a local motel. Jones was arrested and charged with rape and solicitation of a minor. KELOLAND's Renee Ortiz will bring us more details on the case coming up at 6.
After an hour of emotional testimony on both sides this morning, a Senate committee killed a bill that would have ended the death penalty in South Dakota. The Senate Judiciary Committee sent Senate Bill 109 to the 41st legislative day on a 4-3 vote. This effectively kills the bill unless someone used a legislative rule to bring it back. Life in prison would have been the most stringent penalty for the class of A felonies if the bill had gone all the way to the governor's desk and she had signed it.
Governor Noem says she's been working for years to build relationships with tribes in South Dakota. This morning, the governor met with two Native American legislators, including Representative Puri Puier.
She said with our tribes and what they live with every day, they need to have a relationship with state government. And we gave her information on all the times that we reach out, the different agreements and covenants that we have with other tribes, the work that we do together.
Both lawmakers told KELOLAND News the meeting was productive. You'll hear from them tonight at 6.
All right, let's get a check of our weather forecast. It's been fantastic out there.
Yes, hard to complain, Jay.
Yeah, I don't want to complain. I don't want to be here to talk about weather. I'd rather be outside. We have another sunny day out there, and temperature right now is more than 20 degrees above normal in Sioux Falls. We're at 49 degrees. That's 21 degrees above average for the first day of February. Just a light east breeze. That breeze will pick up tomorrow. But you know what? It's warm across the area. In Aberdeen, blue sky there, 47 degrees. Northeast breeze very light at 7. There's not much snow left up in Aberdeen on that live cam shot. In Pierre, also, we're eroding the snow very quickly. 37 degrees right now, no winds. And in Rapid City, we haven't had snow in several days. Looks like springtime there, feels like springtime. 57 degrees with a southeast wind. Here's a look at the temperatures all across the area. Where we have the thicker snow cover remaining, that's where temperatures are coolest, like in the central part of South Dakota. But it is just plain warm out there. Warm air mass not going anywhere for tonight. Due to the snow melt, there could be some fog. Otherwise, a low of 30 in Sioux Falls. 30, that's 2 degrees above our normal high temperature for this time of year. 26 in Aberdeen, 28 in Pierre and in Rapid City. And then tomorrow, should we do it again? Well, partly cloudy, almost as warm as today. We'll have a southeast breeze. We'll actually do a little bit to cool us back a bit. We'll shave the temps back to 45 in Sioux Falls, 44 Aberdeen, 40 in Pierre, and 48 degrees in Rapid City. Enjoy this because it's still going to be mild this weekend, but we're bringing in lots of cloud cover, so we won't have nearly the sunshine we've had the past few days. We'll have that weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Jay. Most winters, city crews spend time, effort, and sometimes millions of dollars to remove snow and ice. But this year, not so much. Take Roseville, Minnesota. It usually buys 1,200 tons of salt for winter, but it's only used about 170 tons so far. Adam Duxter with our CBS affiliate in Minnesota shares how public works departments are saving while taking advantage of the year without winter.
No snow-covered branches this year. The only powder falling is sawdust.
I can't remember a time where we haven't had this much snow, but this much warmth with it too.
Dan Dalton and Richfield Public Works.
We take the front plow off of it, and we'll take the sander off of it, and then we can use it. We'll hook up that chipper.
Giving their snow plows a new use, and their staff a new project.
We're coming off one of the heaviest snow seasons we've had in a while, and now nothing. This time last year, I think we had done 12 full plows of the city, not even including re-scrapes or going back out and to clean up. We haven't even gone out for one full plow yet.
Instead, Richfield and other public works departments are working ahead while scaling back the budget. Minneapolis Public Works says it's used the time to fill more than 300 potholes, and they could see nearly $1.5 million in savings. And last year, St. Paul's 7 snow emergencies at $600,000 to $800,000 a pop cost millions. They haven't had to call one yet this season.
We expect snow and we expect to plow. Yeah, we're price saving. It's real money.
Roseville Public Works Director Jesse Freihammer says his crews have only plowed about 4 inches of snow this year, and the department has only spent about a third as much as last season.
Yeah, it's different, but yeah, it's if you like winter, this wasn't the winter.
Adam Duxter, WCCO News.
Each department says most of their current projects are working ahead or catching up on maintenance delayed by last year's snow. Still, they're hesitant to say they're out of the woods for the season.
Students at Perry High School in Iowa returned to class yesterday after a deadly school shooting. January 4th, a high school senior opened fire in the school, killing an 11-year-old and injuring 7 others, including the principal. The 17-year-old shooter died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. The school shortened the school day and had resources and counselors available for students.
Officials in a northwestern Iowa county are raising the reward money for a missing man. The Sac County Board of Supervisors increased the reward to $25,000 for information that leads to finding a man named David Schultz. Schultz has been missing since the early morning hours of November 21st. His semi-truck full of hogs was located on Highway 71 with his phone and wallet inside. If you have any information about Schultz or where he might be, just call the Sac County Communication Center.